What's up, gang? Welcome back. It's your boy Don Slay. We are here with another episode of Shop Talk. This is episode 2. I want to thank you guys for tuning back in. Y'all, life has definitely been lifing, but we're not going to let that stop nothing. We're going to keep the show going. That's why I'm here today. And y'all, I definitely have another guest. I didn't think we was going to have another guest so soon, but as I'm getting into the flow of doing these podcasts, I'm getting more comfortable with inviting more people. And I think that that's going to be the flow of how we do things here. We are going to have a guest every other week. So there might be little stuff in between the podcast where I'll post like shorts, stuff like that. So you guys stay tuned for stuff like that as well. But we're going to have a guest for every other week. So bear with me as I get more people to join the podcast. Today we have another hairstylist. This is one of my good friends, somebody that I've come up in the industry with. We're going to get a little bit in her business. Just a little bit, not too much. Without any further ado, this is my good friend, Rissa, the Instagram baddie, you know. She's a number of things, but I'm going to bring her on now. What's up, boo? How you doing? Good. Oh, look, she's giving y'all a show. I told y'all she's the Instagram baddie. So what you been up to? What's new with you? What's going on?
Same thing, literally. I've been a hairstylist for a long time.
So I know recently that you've just become a new mom, and I want to congratulate you on that. I know you've been doing your thing. I've been seeing you doing that. But I also want to know, how are you adjusting to working and getting back into regular life since having a baby? What is it like for you now that you're back working?
The hustle never stopped. It's not a hustle, the business.
Okay.
Because I was working when I was pregnant. So right when I dropped Mello, I was still working after 7 days.
7 days after having a baby, you was already back behind the chair.
Only for my personal. Only. And she the owner of Lolo, so only for my personal.
But even still, just to be 7 days after giving birth, you was already standing back behind the chair, like whipping it up.
I'm really about my money. Like literally, I love that shit. But I love making women feel beautiful.
That's amazing. I feel like that's kind of the same reason I do hair. Like, I like to give back to women. I feel like women are the backbone of the world. And they don't always get their just, you know what I mean, in every situation. So I feel like that little piece is something that I can give back to them, you know what I mean? Especially if they don't feel it from a man at home or anywhere for that matter, just, you know, be able to give that back to them. I love to see a woman smile after I did, you know.
No, they're like, oh my God, you did that. Like, yeah, you feel me? You got to come back in this chair every time. If you want good work, you got to come back to good work.
Right.
Y'all be picking and choosing, going back and forth. You can't do that. Once somebody did your hair good, you got to stick to that one good hairstylist.
You know, about that, you know, since we are in the same business, I feel like I can bounce that off of you. Like, what do you feel about chair hopping? Like, how do you take that personal as a stylist, or is that just more of like something you just like, shit, it's business? You know, how do you feel about chair hoppers? Because I feel like as stylists, we all have our own opinion about it.
Honestly, chair hopping don't really mean nothing to me. I just feel like if your money right at the time, you go back to the person that did your hair right.
Okay.
If you're trying to like balance some shit out, you got to go to that motherfucker that's charging that price you at. You really got to do it on some like, if you charging $85 for a fucking frontal sewing, bitch, you finna get an $85 frontal.
I agree. I literally
then
feel
they be like, oh my God, I should have came to you. Yeah, but baby, your money wasn't match. I love it. I'm telling people, like, y'all really gotta really like, your hair is your motherfucking crown.
Agreed.
Simple.
Okay. I
don't give a fuck who's in your head. But your hair is your crown. You step outside, motherfuckers be like, goddamn, who did your hair? I'm like, myself. Be like, damn. I'm like, yeah. Because I'm like that. You really get like that.
I mean, I don't always get that feeling, but you know, sometimes I may cut my own.
But that's because you do the hair.
Yeah. And
those are the girls that's done for you. So they need to be representing you.
And they do. They do very well. You know, I go to the store from time to time and get stopped by random people. So, you know, I feel very much appreciated.
Like, I be going into dispensaries. They be like, I went to the dispensary. This was this girl. She was like, Eurissa. I said, yeah. She's like, oh my God, I've been wanting to meet you so bad.
They do that.
And I love that shit because next you know, I got fucking 2 apes for free. I said, baby, just send me a DM. I got you a discount when you want your hair done.
I do enjoy that as well, but it's kind of like, I feel like I'm a real humble person, and maybe I've become humble, but I feel very humble in what I do. So when people do that, it's kind of like, I just be having to let them know I'm a regular person. I'm just like you. I just am passionate about what I do. I really love what I do. So I stand on that, and you'll never gotta feel like, people will say like you look a certain type of way from your pictures, and you know, like non-approachable. And
For me?
No, me.
Oh, I was like, when they do I look unapproachable?
I actually had a woman at the mall tell me like, you know, she was scared to talk to me because I looked a little arrogant and cocky from my photos, and I told her, she was like, you so cool. Like, she ended up walking away with, I guess, feeling like, you know, I was a regular person. I let her know, don't ever be afraid to, like, speak to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because you can miss out on the opportunity for yourself not wanting to speak to somebody out of fear. You know, I like to think the worst thing that somebody could say to someone is no.
Facts.
And if you go into something with no expectation, you have no letdown. She was probably expecting me to have some old flattery. No, I was just like, baby, I'm a regular person. I'm over here.
I say the same shit. Like, dude, we all the same.
Right.
We all bad.
Right.
Like, if I could do the same shit, y'all could do the same shit.
So when did you realize that you wanted to be an entrepreneur? You wanted to have a business? Like, where were you at in your life when you were just like, you know, this is my calling. This is what I'm going to do. Like, I'm not working no more 9 to 5s. I'm not, you know, when did you realize that hair was going to be your everything?
Since day one, literally. I'm going to tell y'all this shit right now. You feel me? Clock that shit. Since day one, nigga, I was doing my sister's hair in my bathroom. They were sitting on the floor. I was on the motherfucking toilet. I was doing they quick weaves and sew-ins, and I didn't even get paid, nigga, because I just want my sisters to look good, my blood sisters.
Okay.
None of that fake shit. Vegas, they doing hair in the garage. That shit was just a passion to me. Like, I just love looking at that shit. My sister used to braid my hair very much tender-headed. I was like, bitch, you look tight.
Killing it.
It was just a passion for real. And then, like, I did it when I was like in 8th grade when I got a glue in. I'm not gonna state it, okay? Glue-ins are very much, it's not my favorites because they damage my shit. But I say that's why I really got into it. Like, yeah, I gotta do my own hair because when people touch my shit, I don't like it. And I just kept going. Like,
so about how old were you when you started?
Professionally, senior year, high school. That's when frontals, everything came out. I knew I had to, like, get into professionally. But, like, doing hair, 8th grade.
That's a long time. How old are you now?
25.
Oh, it's a grown woman. So from 8th grade to 25, because I mean, I myself have been doing hair for quite some time. Sometimes I don't always want to stand behind the chair because I want to get more into the business side of things, you know, where marketing comes into play and just thinking of organizations, you know, bigger, more like corporate type stuff, you know, just because I want to be able to sleep and make money, you know. I'm still going to be behind the chair because I feel like that is truly my passion, just like taking something.
But like 24/7 standing on your feet, you want to do that?
Honestly, you know what? I'm lying. I feel like if until the day I can't, I literally want to be doing hair.
I'm literally like telling myself like, hair gotta drop.
What you mean?
Like my own hair business. Like I'm bundles. Like, you feel me? That's the next step because 24/7 on my feet, it's not gonna happen. You gotta wake up to ching, 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 get some money.
Agreed.
Because if you stand, you're not going to be a millionaire standing on your feet doing bitches' hair.
Probably won't, but I feel like I get a daily.
It can always be a passion. Like you can always like come out of retirement and do that as a service, not as a side hustle, but a service.
When
because
I'm sad,
our work is time.
When I have
we
sad
get paid for the time, the quality, our work, everything. That's what's all in the price. Why she charge this and that? It's all in the price, baby. I'm doing everything for you. Communication, work, quality, plucking. Yeah, so you feel me? Like you get the whole service. You don't just get a wig slapped on your head. You get a wig that's slapped on your head that's going to be lasting you 2.5 weeks and maybe then some in a month. Because I got a client that literally have a wig on her head for 8 months. Yeah. Doesn't even come in for a touch up.
Yeah, I've seen that with a lot of.
Like you definitely did your shit with that. Yeah, like I gotta change my wig. Have to. No, not a month. It's not going to be the same for a month. I can't do that. I'm sorry.
For me, I just feel like you and I have like sad moments, mad moments, anything. When I'm actually physically behind the chair, like all of that energy dissipates, and I feel like I'm able to like just come back to a calm. So I've taken a lot of things that were negative in my life and pushed them outward away from me. You know, just to focus more in on what I'm doing now. Kind of like why I started Shop Talk, because I feel like we need to be displayed differently. I feel like there are a lot of things said about stylists, and some being true, because I've seen it with my own 2 eyes and things that I've been through myself situation.
I mean, I kind of heard it with my own 2 ears.
You know, what'd you hear?
Why? I don't gossip with clients. When any client bring up gossip from another stylist, I don't engage.
Right.
I think it's messy, it's petty. I don't do that shit. That's why I'm not friends with no stylists. I feel like it's always competition, and it shouldn't be.
It really shouldn't be, because at the point of being able to style hair in different ways, I feel like that's wearing shoes in different ways. You and I both have on the same shoes right now.
I know.
But we're both wearing them differently. Exactly. So I feel like that is very much the same. You want to
just tuck my laces, because are you tucking yours?
No, mine's are hanging out.
Okay, so yeah, that's how we gonna make them different.
But even that, just very much that little detail to make something different. I feel like, why do you feel like you got to be in competition? I feel like it shouldn't be a competition. It should be more of a situation where it feels like you do what you do and I do what I do. I can't. What is the competition in that? I feel like
competition is competition. Like, nigga, we on the stage, nigga, we like, you feel me?
That's a competition.
That's a competition, but I'm not competition with no bitch, because I know my work and I know myself and I know my shit.
Period.
All the big fucking 3. I do not compete with no bitch. There's no competition with hoes. It's just about, you feel me, respect.
And that's all it is, because I mean, the way I see it, ain't nobody doing movie stars hair. Ain't nobody on the set in LA. Like, it's just not that we haven't done those things, because some of us have done those things. I just feel like if we're all still in the same places doing the same stuff, there's no sense in hating on one another. There's no sense in beating each other down. We can really uplift each other. And, you know, I want to have like a
I'm not really trying to uplift a lot of like bitches, because a lot of bitches don't need to uplift. They need to uplift themselves. They be doing too much. Like, cool.
I get it.
I uplift the bitches that been trying to uplift me. That's simple.
I get it. And, you know, that's cool enough, honestly. Like, you deal with the people that deal with you, you know. That keeps things a lot simpler and a lot cleaner. So I do like that. Another thing I wanted to ask you, how do you feel about people that try to get a moment off speaking on your business or your professionalism? Like, 'cause, you know, I done seen some shit on the book, and the girls love to come for you. And I feel like I know you personally. I know your happy side. I know your sad side. Like, so I feel like to know you is to actually love you. And the people who don't know you are like judging you based off of pictures or videos, things where they're not getting to know the real you. So I want to know how you feel about, you know, these people having opinions about you. Just your business overall.
No, that's one thing. People get on my Facebook and they be like, oh, you need to keep professional on your Facebook. But I've been having my Facebook since I was like 14. So it's kind of like hard to be professional on my Facebook.
This has been
my first app, like literally. I don't do the Twitter shit. I'm barely getting back into that, all of that, literally. But I am professional, like dead ass. It's just that when people like keep napping, picking, knowing what the fuck they doing, and then when the fucking horse bite at their ass, they want to hide their hand. That's what I don't like. I hate bitches that like want to bite at a motherfucker, knowing they get crazy, but then hide their hand when motherfuckers start barking at their ass. Simple. Okay. But bitches is really envy, jealous, haters. That's literally all they are. When they see a bitch that's better than them, doing better than them, they gotta hate in some type of way. Bitches do not give credit where it's due at all. But when you find the bitches that do give credit where it's due, you know, you keep them in a certain place. Simple. But you always gotta like at least defend yourself. Because if you don't speak up, and motherfuckers keep, you know, picking, trying to get your reaction, and nobody are wearing you, and you clueless as hell. You feel me? You gonna like at least say something, bark at it. Now everybody coming at you because they've been waiting because you've been the topic. I'm only doing this on topic because you got the bitches who want to say she thinks she'll or something, but bitch, I know I'm all that. You gotta have that confidence. Simple.
So, do you feel like you're a target in conversation for people? Like,
I mean, I would say the only reason why I'm a topic in people's conversations, because that's the only time they get an interesting conversation.
Nikki she said, say the queen name, you can get some ill press. I ain't mad at that. I feel like
that's when bitches get the giggling and having the most fun.
You gotta hold that kind of energy. I feel like we are in 2024 where it's different. Like where it used to be, I'm not exactly sure the term they used to use for it, but I would probably say gloating. I feel like now it is called popping your shit. Pop your shit because, I mean, if you don't have that kind of energy for yourself, like you were saying, it's about the confidence that you have. It's the way you walk into a room. It's the way you speak, your tone, you know, everything. People are only going to treat you as you let them treat you. You know what I mean? So if you stand on your 10, you know, I don't see it being a problem.
Exactly.
It's just kind of strange though, because I be feeling like, you know, why do they want to involve you so much? Like,
I mean, because that's how you get likes.
She's saying that y'all are using her for clickbait.
Like, I'm saying once RISSA is in a sentence,
ooh. Okay.
You're looking like, okay, what's it about? You know? You can't say, am I lying? Once you see, listen, what the fuck? You feel me? What's going on? Yeah. But why though? Like, why? My life is not that interesting, y'all. It's literally the same fucking cycle that's interesting to people. Then it's not fucking interesting to me.
So is there anything you would want people to know, like when it comes to them having something to say personally about your
business? Because everybody goes through the same shit. Mind your fucking business. And if you got an opinion, come address me. But you're not going to, because you don't really like that. Like, bitches don't want to have a problem. They just always want to have an opinion.
We don't want problems. We don't want
opinions neither. I don't give a fuck what nobody else say, but I'll put it out there for me. It's not for nobody else. And then boom, it'd be deleted. And then I realize, like, damn, why the fuck am I doing this on social media? No.
I had an instance myself where somebody tried to, you know, kind of talk about my character as a stylist and as a person online, saying that I was selling synthetic wigs, and you know, you could go through my whole.
If we want to take it back.
Oh yes. Even that situation, I wasn't even talking about that.
I know, but I'm gonna take it back because that's what people don't know.
Yeah, I was like early on in the game. I don't even think I really knew.
That's what made everybody lock in. Like, yeah, we gotta do deposits. I gotta ship it to you.
Yeah, because
I'm gonna drop it off.
In that very
and if
moment,
you pick it up, I'm gonna set it outside, bitch. You ain't coming in my house.
No, seriously. And honestly, that's what made me go and get a suite, was that incident in itself, because I had people living with me. And I felt like, you know, that was dangerous. I was attacked by 4 dudes, you know, along with the person I was dating at the time, being attacked with bleach, damn near being ran over by a car, just a whole bunch of extra shit, over $180. It wasn't worth it, you know, understanding what I do now about business. I would have done that so differently. I would have just let Shorty pull off with the wig, you know what I'm saying? And we would have just handled things way differently.
My money,
I'm only charging you 180. You know
no, you're not getting no wig though. I'm taking it from you. That's why she tried to run off.
She did try. She did. I ain't gonna lie. She did.
I'm not saying try because she did. Yeah.
She hit the gas. She definitely did the dash.
She had a plan, y'all. She had a plan. She knew her motive. She went there and got her shit, and she knew what she was going to do. But that's not even funny. Like, that's crazy.
She threw that bleach, and a lot of it just I don't remember after that. Yeah, kind of, sort of. But I'm glad I'm not dealing with situations like that now. And I am like at a level of credibility where I can kind of filter my clients. Like I literally can pick and choose who I want to do if I want to. And I enjoy that. I still tend to work with just about any and everybody because, again, I'm passionate about my job.
Literally.
But I really have to feel people out because I'm more of like an energy person. Would you say, like, when you came in here, how did you feel like the energy was when you walked in?
Amazing. Y'all, we had some chicken.
Y'all could eat. There's some hot sauce for the holidays.
I didn't even know hot sauce. Some bitches was fresh right off the motherfucking plate.
Yes. Another question that I want to ask before we get to, like, we're going to have a hot seat question.
Hot seat? What we do? See, look, listen, I'm glad
I told you was getting in your business.
You didn't tell me that.
Well, I can't tell you before you come on because then that would defeat. You would have a, we want it raw. You said you raw, we want it raw. We act like we never left.
Okay. Do a little break time.
Yeah. Anywho, we'll get back into it. What advice do you have for any new and up and coming young stylists that kind of want to get to a status, or like, what advice do you have to help them kind of like grow their Instagram? Like, what could they do to help them, become better young entrepreneurs like yourself?
Don't lack. Yeah, that's the biggest lesson right there. Don't lack. Like, be consistent.
Okay.
Your policy is your policy. Your fucking price is your price. Don't let nobody judge you on that shit. Stand on it. Literally, like, don't lack and don't let up. Like, that's all I can get. Like, being a hairstylist comes with so fucking much opinions, dramas, back and forth debates about what should we do, what we need to do, what we need to charge. You feel me? This is how it used to be in 1960.
That's the one. That's the one.
That can get my hair blow dry. A nice little wash and silk.
Your hair looks really good.
$35. Right or wrong, bitch.
Not $35.
Thank you. I didn't say thank you. Let me tell you my hair is nice. But
no, you're 100% right though when it comes to quality. I'm very much that type of person. I'm a
clean,
quality
nice
over
word.
Quantity. So like, I'd rather have 3 clients than 10 if they not looking like money getting out the chair. You know what I mean? And everybody's definition of money is different. So, I don't say that to be competitive in any way. That's just my version of saying that I slay my client. I've made her feel how she wanted to feel walking in and out this door. So I am, I'm saying that to basically circle back to what we was talking about earlier. You got to pop your shit, regardless to how other people see it. Like I said, I feel like I'm a hairstylist with a lot of humility that, give people their flowers when they deserve them. Never a hater. Even if I didn't like you, I feel like you can't take away from somebody's craft. Even if I did not like you personally, I literally have to be honest. Your work is phenomenal. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
I've always been a fan, and although you're younger than me, I don't feel like there is things that I can't learn from you in terms of
because age don't matter.
Exactly.
Like, literally. It's all about technique and skill, but it's like you're not too far away, but we really like clash. So and then you give credit where you do.
Exactly.
You definitely grew from when you first started, and when I was like seeing your work and everything like that, and then you like started really like trying to perfect your craft, and I saw that in you. Like, okay, he's trying to clean it up, he's trying to make sure it's looking natural.
Period.
You know what I'm trying to say, not a wig.
Period. I think that is the goal for anybody coming into laces. Like, you start somewhere, and then by the time it's like driving a car. You ain't a perfect driver the first time, you ain't even perfect the second time. It's going to take you a couple of times. And then before you actually get on the freeway by yourself, Because, you know, normally you want somebody in the car, ride with me real quick. You know what I mean?
Facts. No, I'm going shit solo.
Well, now because you learn to be that way. But, you know, in the beginnings, we always kind of want somebody to almost hold our hand in the beginning of doing stuff. Because it's scary doing new things. You know, even this, you know.
Don't be too scared, though, y'all.
Don't.
I swear to God, take that shit. Take that faith. Don't be too scared.
Agreed.
Like you say, you taking that motherfucking trip to... You know, we don't want to say the location because he's gonna say that for himself. But yeah. I'm being respectful. I respect it because I want to be on the same path. Arizona is not gonna get me where I need to be, and we know that though.
Yeah.
Because from starting hair here, been doing hair here, having 6,000 on my motherfucking hair page is crazy because I've been the OG. You know what I'm trying to say? Right. And people come here from out of state, out of town, take that title, you know, because they've been doing hair. You feel me? From where they've been, so they've been having that clout.
Right.
Maybe pay for classes, then lied about never paying for a class. And then next, you know, they take that class, run with it, and act like they started from scratch. Motherfucker, I am handmade, self-taught.
No, that's right.
Never, ever in my life took a class. Nobody ever taught me nothing. Work is immaculate. I don't care what no opinions.
You can't, because if you care about people's opinion too much, you won't live to your full potential. You know? You
won't. You really gotta walk like you the baddest bitch on this earth because people gonna hate you regardless. When you confident, you know you confident. When you walk in the room, people want to know you, get to know your personality, this and that. You know you like that bitch. But it's like people hate bitches who know they that bitch. But we women, we gotta have that confidence in ourselves because of anybody who try to tear that down from us.
So you don't mean any ill will at anybody when you say, you know, I'm that bitch and you know what I mean? Like, you're not trying to intentionally antagonize anybody. So if they're feeling any type of way off of your confidence and
See, I don't really care to hurt bitches' feelings. I got a dark humor and bitches know this.
Okay.
We can tit for tat. We can do it. It won't hurt my feelings because I know how I'm coming. I really don't care. But when I say like bitches who know they the bottom of the barrel type of bitch are bitches who know they scale of 1 through 10 is not even a 1. Should really never compare themselves to a bitch who knows she a 10. Okay. Like literally, like a fucking homeless person can literally complimented me. I'm like, nigga, you a bum. You're beautiful, by the way. That's how you know you bad. Like, you got niggas who ask you for pennies saying you cute. It's just crazy. Yeah. Like, funny as fuck when you really do try to be positive and motherfuckers try to attack your character. At the end of the day, I really do move like I am a hairstylist because that's what people know me about. Like, that's what people know me from. So, like, I love Vegas. That's where my sister's from. I treat it like it's my own home. Okay. I love Arizona. Raised, for real. Shout out Trailside, Lavina, School, Point, all that shit. That's my fucking, literally, I was literally a high school person. I'm talking about hair is your crown. That's what I am made for. That's what I do. I'm a hairstylist at heart. Been rocking this shit since I was 8th grade and now, and I'm going to continue to do it until I make a name for myself. Big. Did Alexis Sky. We done been in the room with Stunner Girl. You feel me? We do it for real. And I just don't broadcast that because until I'm doing it permanently, right, it's nothing to brag about.
Right. You be seeing you on the book. It's this one lady I see a lot, and I'm like,
oh yeah, that's my client.
I'm like, I see her a lot, like maybe 2-3 times in a week.
She don't play. She's the owner of Lolo. Shout out Maroon's Chicken. Shout out Vegas. You know Lolo.
So you are definitely doing big things.
I am, but it's very much, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, not being respected in the hair industry is kind of crazy.
We got respect for you here at Shop, you know what I mean? That's why you're here, you know. We love you over this way. Here to close this out, I want to get into a couple more questions.
Like two to three. Let's cheers. Let's cheers.
Let's, because I'm happy to have you here. Thank you for coming out. I know that it's not easy with you being a new-time mom to just be able to get up and get out all the time. So for you to be,
I would say for the mothers who do this shit, like literally, like I respect y'all. I used to be a person who you really used to like. I'm gonna be honest, like because that's what we're here for, right? Mm-hmm. Not talk down, but literally be like, you bitches can't do it. Like, you know, like when I didn't have a kid. Right. But it's like, damn, I respect respect the mother. Like, I respect
You have a different family.
Like, no, like, for real. But it's sad that it took me to have the kids to respect them in a certain way. And they always should have got their flowers. Like,
accountability.
Yeah, like, that's not even single mothers, but even if you got to do it on your own because your nigga working 24/7 and trying to bring the money home, you still got to, like, hold it down in the house. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Nothing to play with. Like, making sure your kid entertained, like what he like, he can't even talk yet, but he giggle. You know, like it's a lot. But I love my baby. He definitely showed me a lot. Yeah, we can keep it on.
Are we in a relationship right now? Like, are we with a baby's daddy? Are we
daddy?
Yeah. Like, what's going on? I told you we was gonna get a little bit of the business, so I want to know, like, are you dating right now? Like, what is that life look like for you?
Who would even want to date me?
I mean,
I'm amazing. Who would want to date me? But you know, I'm solely just chilling. You know, I'm trying to stay away from the niggas who trying to lust over me.
Okay. So, would you say, like, you're interested in like having a serious relationship if it came about and it was like right? And, you know, it felt good to you, you know, it felt natural. Would you be open to being in a relationship right now?
Yeah, I love hard. Like, literally. Like, when I'm all about one person, I'm about that one person. But I feel like when you show that, like, quickly, motherfuckers take advantage of that. So you gotta live like...
I definitely agree.
Like, come on now. You gotta back up. And now you gotta show the same energy with a motherfucker. It's like, damn, I ain't want to do that because that's my personality.
That back and forth.
Exactly.
Tit for tat.
Exactly.
You're too grown for all of that.
Too grown, nigga. I'm 25. What we doing? And I got a kid. Like, I'm not trying to sit here and motherfucking have butterflies.
And that's so different to even just hear that rolling off your tongue. I have a kid. Because, y'all, I've known Rissa for quite some time.
I'm trying to tell y'all, like, this shit is crazy.
Like, you being a mom, and, you know, from what I see and what I know personally, like, you're an exceptional mom, and I love to see the joy that...
Like, come on, you saw how this shit literally, like, played out. We won't speak on it, because we not giving no bitches clout. I'm gonna let that be known right now.
Okay.
I'll see how this shit played out. But it played out for a reason. Because it's a blessing. So, because the real stay real and the fake divide.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I've had some people, you know, along the course of living life, you know, where they fell off the wagon and, you know, the wagon still kept rolling. Ain't nothing stopped, you know. Like I said in the beginning, life be lifing, but we keep going, you know. We roll with the punches. Won't let nothing keep us down. It's not about falling down, is about how you get up. Dating, is it safe to say that you're open to dating? Like, if somebody was in the DMs, you know, like, you know.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
But there's a specific type of guy that you like.
I know my black man, but, you know, I'm open.
There like an age range that you won't go under, that you won't go over?
Excuse me. But the youngest I tried to talk to me was like 22. I'm like, what am I finna do with you? Like, what am I literally finna do with you? Like, literally, you're 22. I'm 20. Like, what we finna do? They be literally trying to talk, so it's like, oh, I do this, my mindset. Exactly. Like, come on. I mean, either my age or like, like, I'm cool, but like right now, the biggest fucking funniest shit ever is as a 20-year-old
trying to talk to you. A 20-year-old trying to talk to you. Oh. So you...
No.
That's a no. That's automatic no.
I just...
Can't get a drink, so you can't hang with me.
Bitch, you know.
Asking, like, you know.
Because I want to ask my bitch opinion because niggas, motherfuckers be trying to hurt all the time and they be literally the same time. And it's like, what we gonna do with y'all? We need, you feel me?
You want a grown man?
Yeah.
You would like someone that's older than you?
I want a bitch.
I'm gonna have to drop that in there. I'm gonna have to drop that in there in the quick. You know.
Oh, big dog. Okay. But no, you ain't gotta be real. You can be semi. You feel me? I do love my love. You know, medium.
Okay. But safe to say that she's open to dating. So, fellas, if y'all are...
We're not finna do that. Come on. Next question.
Listen, no, fellas. No, fellas?
No, fellas.
No, fellas?
No, y'all ain't got shit for me.
Tried, y'all. I tried. One of my last questions, this is going to be my hot seat question. related to the fellas or people in general. We want to know, what would you consider your most toxic trait, like when it comes to dating or just even hanging or being a friend, anything. What do you feel like? Because I feel like my toxic trait is like that I love hard and like kind of easily from relationships with friends, business, everything. And sometimes it backfires on me. You know, that's been one of my biggest downfalls. But I feel like it's a toxic trait because sometimes I can't control it.
That's one of my lives for sure. I'll say that I'm very much emotional, but like understandable emotional. Like if you get to understand me or talk to me, like you understand why I'm emotional. Not like crash out and like not hear me out, you feel me, and leave me while I'm emotional type shit, because then you don't understand me.
Right.
But I would say I'm very much my toxic trait, like trauma. Like I'm literally like almost kind of put my trauma on somebody only because I've been done so fucking wrong. So it's like, damn, how do I accept good?
That's crazy. I was literally just talking to somebody else about that the other day. I said, I'm so used to things going bad that when good stuff is happening, I almost like feel like it's going bad, even though it's like actually going in my favor. And I'm like sitting there like sabotaging a good situation because I'm so used to things going bad.
I'd be like, damn, I'm fucking this shit up because he's like, you ain't gotta do all this now. But then it's like, this is because
you're used to.
Exactly. I gotta be aggressive. I gotta be like, don't make me call you a bitch or some shit like that.
Right.
Like, but then it's like, I don't like to disrespect people. I'm very much genuine until I get like my friend, my nigga, the clothes right off my back, like literally. Or if you don't got this and I got it, we got it. Like literally simple. But once I see you take advantage of it, I'm gonna throw it right back in your face because you know exactly what the fuck you was doing.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm actually happy because I feel like, you know, for the people who don't know you with this interview, I feel like they're gonna get to see some good side, some raw side. They're gonna get to see the real.
They're gonna be like, "Damn, what? I'll be like, bro, just chill, just relax. It's just a podcast, y'all. It's some regular shit. It happens every day. We just the first motherfuckers to do this shit."
As we grow with this, you guys will see a lot more things. You know, we'll have her back on because I'm telling y'all, what you're seeing now is just like a little piece of who she really is.
Because he didn't want to do too much.
No, not too much because, you know, we're just getting it started. And like I said, as we grow, we will glow. I think that's going to be like our thing. You know what I'm saying? Because every day we grow, every day we learn something new. You know, you've been with me for a minute, and I really do appreciate it.
It's been vibes. No, we cool, we chilling. Really.
I really do appreciate it.
Because we really we the same amount. Oh my God, y'all, we leveled up. Literally, like we the same amount. That's crazy.
Okay, so what can the people expect from you? Like, do you have anything new coming up? Like, is there anything that you're working on? Is there something that you want them to keep their eyes open for? Because, I mean, I feel like those lashes are, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, they just keep getting cut on my bottom, but you know, they got it. It's got it.
Eating the girls up. But is there anything new that you're working on? Like any events that you're going to be having?
Yeah, sooner or later, I'm definitely dropping some hair. I got to literally get like straight into that. I got to literally drop.
Well, I'd love to have you back once you
drop my hair. Like I got to start selling my own hair, and I'm not just selling just hair. I'm trying to I'm raw, not raw Vietnamese, like real Peruvian raw, all that. Like that's gonna get dropped soon. I'm tired of going through somebody else with my clients to get some hair, but then money not coming to me. It's going to the person who I'm buying the hair from. So it's literally too much back and forth.
It really is. I understand that middleman business is very frustrating.
Exactly. So I'm just in my hair business, like my hairstylist business. Like I'm not a hustler. This shit is coming straight from the So then you see how Erica J, she started with YouTube. She made her own glue. She making products. She started selling hair. Matter of fact, she was first doing hair. She's not doing hair no more.
Right.
Because she retired herself by selling products. That's what I want to do. That's why we go back to the beginning when I said what? When I said, do you want to stand on your feet 24/7?
Right.
Or do you want to be making money in your sleep?
I always have the passion to want to get up and get behind the chair.
Here, then and there. But here, then and there. Nigga, I want to sleep through Monday, Wednesday, knowing that I just got to pack a few packages.
Some weeks
you feel me? But good quality, don't get me wrong. played by Misty. She's amazing.
Is.
I am just a hairstylist, but I'm not just a hairstylist. That's what I'm going to say. We dig into it. We get into the products, long lasting. We stay in Arizona. It's hot. Come on now. I got clip-ins right now because, we got to keep it natural for this shit. But at the end of the day, when it comes to that glue on that frontal, that motherfucker better last.
Yeah. Why don't you tell the people where they can find you at? Drop your socials for them so that, if they want to follow you, maybe even book an appointment in the near future, if they're ever in the surrounding area, reach out to you, how they can find you.
Okay. My TikTok, my Instagram, my Twitter, all the same. Because I am just that bad gal _ All right, don't get twisted. We got to underscore because the real bad girl is Rihanna. But bad gal So is
it spelled gal like GAL?
Yeah, it is.
So is that all together or?
Yeah, it's all together. And then my cat.
Now she said, hold on. Let me tell you motherfuckers where the cash at. Where that bag at, nigga? Where the bag at? That's what y'all can do. Y'all want to do something? Don't follow me. Hey, I promise you, I'm not mad at that. Because I promise you, that's probably some shit I'm thinking. Like for real, just so y'all know, because deposits are due upon booking. So make sure you hit that little ching so I know that you're serious about your appointment. I appreciate you coming out. You guys, I want y'all to thank my guests for coming out and literally giving us a vibe. Y'all, I love this girl down, and she's like phenomenal at what she does.
Great questions, y'all. Trying to tell you
Well, thank you for coming out. I will circle back with you once we, get into the hair brand. And, I want to have you back on. Soon. And we'll probably be in a whole different setting by then because I'm hoping to just.
Well, if I got to take a flight, just let me know. Because I will. Because, I ain't got to get a hotel.
She want to spill the tea so bad. She want to spill the tea. Thank her for coming out. Give me some love.
Of course, baby. I love things.
Baby where?
Who gotta see me?
Baby where?
Who gotta see me?
Baby where?
Who's gonna? No. That was the first fucking 7 days when I was on my feet.
Y'all, I want to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Shop Talk. Thank y'all for, sitting with your boy, chatting with your boy, and enjoying my guests as well. I was happy that she was able to actually come on and do this episode with me. I had so much fun doing this podcast. I cannot wait to get into episode 3 because y'all already know we going up. Like I said, as we grow, we will glow. And yeah, y'all already know what it is. It's always love and peace with your boy Don Slay. Thank y'all for tuning in. Until the next one.
You be saucy, baby. Tired of fucking with them lame. Come forward with some bosses, baby. She don't want no puppy.